In this video, I'll break down the exact habits quietly wealthy people follow, how they think about money, why they avoid showing off. If you apply what you'll learn today, you won't just look successful. You'll actually become wealthy in a way that lasts for life. Let's go to the habit 1. They measure progress in net worth, not lifestyle. Some people feel richer when their assets grow, not when their expenses do. And once you notice this, you can't unsee it. Every dollar-chasing appearance delays financial freedom, while every dollar-chasing equity accelerates it. A salaried professional buying a $60,000 car to feel successful looks impressive for a month. But the one buying index funds, dividend-paying ETFs, and blue-chip stocks with that same money is quietly building passive income for decades. Another everyday example is the person upgrading apartments every raise versus the one keeping rent stable and redirecting raises into a diversified stock portfolio. Same income, radically different futures. Most people lose years because they let lifestyle become the scoreboard, and the effect shows up later as financial anxiety, delayed retirement, and dependence on one paycheck. The fix isn't extreme frugality, it's intentional tracking. Habit 2. They build income layers before raising expenses. Flashy wealth focuses on income. Silent wealth focuses on income structure. People who get rich quietly don't depend on a single paycheck. Even if they earn well, they treat one income source as fragile. Job security is an illusion. They know this. Studies on high net worth individuals show that most millionaires didn't earn more. They kept more and multiplied it smarter. The mistake most people make is waiting for more income before investing. Quiet wealth builders do the opposite. They invest early, small, and consistently, letting compound interest in stocks do the heavy lifting. They don't need their portfolio to impress anyone. They need it to pay future bills without stress. Ask yourself honestly, if your primary income stopped tomorrow, how long could your current system survive? That question alone separates performers from builders. And what's interesting is, once income layers are built, they adopt a behavior that makes them emotionally untouchable during market volatility, which leads to the next habit. They're emotionally neutral about money. This habit feels boring at first, but it's secretly powerful. Some people don't get excited, guilty, anxious, or ego-boosted by money. They simply observe it and make decisions. That's provocative because emotions are expensive, and every emotional reaction quietly taxes your future. A best-selling book once said, "Feelings are great servants but terrible masters." And that's exactly how wealth builders think about cash flow, market swings, and income growth. When prices fall, they don't panic sell. When bonuses arrive, they don't celebrate with reckless spending. One relatable situation is someone seeing their stocks dip and immediately checking social media for reassurance, while another calmly keeps investing because they understand long-term compounding. When money becomes neutral, decisions become sharper, risk management improves, and financial freedom stops feeling like luck and starts looking like math. Habit 4. They control what enters their mind. This habit sounds subtle, but it's dangerous in the best way. Some people get rich quietly because they're extremely selective about what information, opinions, and noise they allow into their head. Whatever dominates your mind eventually dictates your spending, investing, and risk behavior. You become what you consume, and that's painfully true when you see people binge negative news, gossip, and get-rich-quick hype. Then wonder why their financial decisions stay chaotic. Most people don't realize their biggest financial leak isn't money. It's mental clutter. Constant comparison, pessimism, and external opinions push them into bad timing, lifestyle pressure, and short-term thinking. The effect shows up as impulsive trades, chasing trends and losing confidence in boring but powerful strategies like index funds and compound growth. The shift is intentional filtering. Less noise, fewer opinions, more high-quality inputs, fixed learning time, and clear rules for decision-making. When you control what enters your mind, discipline becomes easier, conviction gets stronger, and wealth grows quietly because your decisions stop being reactive and start being strategic. Habit 5. They delay rewards without feeling deprived. People who quietly build wealth don't treat delayed gratification as sacrifice. For them, it's a strategic advantage. They understand that every dollar spent today is not just money gone, it's future compound growth interrupted. What's interesting is that they don't feel like they're missing out. That's because their satisfaction doesn't come from instant pleasure. It comes from knowing they're buying time, flexibility, and future freedom. They enjoy life, but they refuse to trade long-term financial independence for short-term dopamine. Ask yourself this quietly. Would you rather look successful for a weekend or live without financial pressure for decades? That answer changes how you see spending forever. And once this patience becomes normal, they unlock something even more powerful: the ability to move without explaining themselves to anyone. Habit 6. They keep financial moves private. One of the most underrated habits of quietly wealthy individuals is silence. They don't announce investments. They don't broadcast income milestones. They don't share future plans prematurely. Not because they're secretive, but because privacy protects execution. Psychological research shows that talking about goals too early releases a false sense of achievement. The brain feels rewarded before the work is done. Silent wealth builders avoid that trap. They let progress happen in private and allow results to appear naturally over time. Keeping plans personal also shields them from external pressure, opinions, doubts, comparisons, and expectations that can quietly sabotage long-term thinking. When no one is watching, decisions stay rational. This habit creates focus, and focus compounds faster than motivation ever could. Habit 7. They live well below what they could afford. This one feels almost countercultural, but it's the quiet edge. Some people could spend more, yet they choose not to, and that single choice changes their entire financial destiny. It matters because the gap between what you earn and what you don't spend is where wealth actually forms. A line from a best-selling book says, "The fastest way to stay broke is to raise your lifestyle every time your income rises." And you see it everywhere. Bigger house after a raise, luxury car on EMI, vacations financed by credit instead of cash flow. One relatable example is a professional earning 6 figures but still using the same phone and basic car, redirecting surplus into dividend stocks, ETFs, and retirement accounts. Another is someone resisting peer pressure to upgrade apartments and instead building an emergency fund and a diversified investment portfolio that grows quietly in the background. A dual income couple who lived on one salary for years invested the other into index funds and cash flow assets, and reached the option to walk away from full-time work while still living simply. One road gives temporary pleasure and permanent pressure, the other feels modest but buys freedom. When you consistently live far below your capacity, money stops owning you, passive income starts replacing effort, and wealth grows so quietly that only your net worth notices. Habit 8. They don't use money to fix emotions. This habit is uncomfortable to face, which is exactly why it works. Some people get rich quietly because they refuse to let money become therapy. That's provocative because most financial damage doesn't come from lack of income. It comes from emotional spending triggered by stress, boredom, insecurity, or comparison. A best-selling author once wrote, "You don't buy things with money, you buy them with emotions." And you see it play out when someone has a bad day and rewards themselves with shopping, dining, or impulse upgrades. Most people don't realize they're bleeding capital emotionally, and the effect compounds into credit card balances, inconsistent investing, and a constant need for the next dopamine hit. The correction isn't willpower, it's awareness and systems. Pausing before purchases, identifying emotional triggers, and redirecting that urge into automated investments or debt reduction. When money stops being a coping mechanism, decisions get cleaner, discipline strengthens, and wealth grows quietly because your finances are no longer reacting to your moods. Quiet wealth isn't about hiding. It's about building something so strong it doesn't need proof. And if you're ready to move differently, think differently, and grow without noise, you're already closer than you think. If this video resonated with you, don't keep the knowledge to yourself. Like the video, subscribe to stay updated, and share is a step toward building a stronger community of growth-minded people. Be part of it. If you're curious about how 3% of people buy freedom while the rest stay trapped, that's exactly what I cover in the next video. See you there.